Did you make any resolutions? Do you do that on an annual basis? And if so, is it just something you say? Do you actually go through with it? Have you ever been really successful at a New Year's resolution? I'm not a big New Year's resolution person in that I try to do good things all the time. I said that with a little doubt in my voice. Although this year, I also think if you choose something that is a small thing that you can stick to, that's the best way to go. Because when you're like, this year I'm cutting out all sugar forever. Like, no. Or this year I'm going to lose 300 pounds. Like, okay, well, if you say 5 pounds, maybe. You say 300 pounds. And so I am going to say it. I'll say it out loud. Maybe then everyone can remind me. But I'm going to try to drink more water because I need that. I am a fainter and I get dehydrated very easily. And so I'm trying. I'm on day 2. We'll see how it goes. But that's the only one I'm doing this year. And everything else, I'm just going to try to stay on track. Like, not give up. Like, stay on track with the exercise. Stay on track. Maybe add a little something. But really, but a lot of people do the resolutions. And for whatever reason, I think it's because after the holidays, you eat so much over the holidays between the Thanksgiving dinner. It starts that. Well, really, it starts with Halloween candy, right? The fall is just detrimental. You start with the Halloween candy, and then you get into the Thanksgiving dinner, and then the Christmas dinner, and all of the candy and the Christmas stockings, and you're visiting people and you're going to holiday parties and all those appetizers, and there's just a lot of food and drink going on. And so by the time you get to New Year's, you're like, oh, that's it. I'm never eating again. I'm done. And so I can understand why that's the one people go to. But if you are somebody that like exercises regularly, this is the worst time of year because all of a sudden the gym gets really crowded and it stays crowded till about mid-February and then it goes back to normal. But that said, whatever it is that you want to do this year, I fully encourage you. Like, go for it, And I'll say this too, instead of focusing so much on physical health and wellness from that perspective, weight, those are the things that people often focus on the most. Why not focus on a career goal or a financial goal? Like maybe I'm going to start a savings account and just put $5 in it, every pay period. So however many times you get paid. So, at the end of the year, have a little fun money. Or maybe it's to pay off, your most high interest credit card. Sometimes I think those are almost not better, but those are more doable somehow because you can just, especially if you can just set it up to auto pay, you can just set it up today. Like today, when you take a minute, when you get home, get on the computer and set up a new savings account online. You do it all online and then auto pay yourself $5 a pay period. Or 10 or 20 or whatever you can afford. And that does add up over time. I did that a couple of years ago. And I started literally, all I could afford was $5 at the time. So I did $5, I think I might have even started with a month. Then I eventually went to like $5, I think, a week or every other week or something. And then I've upped it over time. And now I do like 25 every other week into a savings account. And it adds up. My computer was on the fritz. And I needed a new one. And I had enough money in my savings, in that savings account that was sort of just... that was coffee money, essentially. And I was able to buy a new computer with it this year. Now, that's after a couple of years of saving. But, I didn't feel as worried about buying the computer because I had done that. So I feel like it's a good time to, get yourself going on something like that. It's a little easier maybe than the diet.